Where does the wind matter most? This is a frequent question, and one that I hear a lot of right answers to and a lot of wrong reasons. So we're going to go through the why, because the why is important. If you understand the why, it helps you to make the right decision in all kinds of different circumstances or scenarios. So let's say you are right here. You got your rifle and you're shooting a target. This target is 1,000 yards. And at the halfway point, the wind switches at 500 yards. For the first half, it's going right. And then for the last half, it switches directions. The wind is blowing left. So you send this bullet. The question is, if you hold center, where will the wind hit? It could either hit right, it's A, or B, it could hit left, or C, could hit 0, dead center. So this is a little bit tricky because the bullet has slowed down, so it spends more time over here. However, it has more drag over here because the velocity is higher. More drag. So the question is, which one of these has a greater effect? So the nice thing is, we don't have to guess. We can just go to our handy dandy ballistic calculator. And let's say you're shooting a 6.5 Creedmoor. And you have a 10 mile per hour wind to the right for the first half, and then it switches. We can just plug that in. We can just plug that in, hit calculate, and we can go to our drop chart and we can see it's going right, 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 right. We get to 500 yards, we're 2.8 right. And then at 600 yards, we're still going right. And then to 700 yards, it looks like we've gone straight. And by the time we get to 1,000 yards, it's still to the right. And we can go and look at our chart here. You can see the same thing. It keeps going right after the wind switches directions. Well, why is that? So if we act like this is a top-down, when you shoot a bullet, if it doesn't travel like this, and then the wind switches directions and it goes back, it travels more in a curve because it is accelerating. And then when it gets to this point, it has velocity to the right. So the wind switches directions, but the bullet, it's traveling this way. It's not traveling straight at the target. So the wind has to reverse that course, and it takes time to reverse that course. And in fact, if we go back here, if we change this wind speed to be 15 miles per hour, calculate, you're going to see it's still to the right. And in fact, we need about 18 miles per hour before it's finally hitting to the left. So there's the answer to the question is A is the right answer. The first wind matters more because the second wind has to undo what the first wind has done. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this useful. Drop a comment and tell me if you think this is right or wrong or how this matches your experience. We'll see you in the next video.